Yep, this is me in a dark room all by myself, completely shielded from the outside world and refusing to participate in everyday societal activities, recluded to my own thoughts and trying to bask in the comfort of my own personal space. In other words, being an introvert. You know, I despise being an introvert. You know, I'd even venture off to say it's probably one of the worst things to happen to somebody. Shut up! Go outside and go touch grass. What the heck are you complaining to us for?
So I just gotta go outside and touch grass. Is it that easy? I guess I'll give it a try.
But here's the thing. It wasn't always like this though. You see, growing up I was a very shy and timid kid. I was also very tethered to my parents. I never wanted to be in a place without them because I was too scared to be alone. So as one can imagine, I was very antisocial. I didn't care to go outside to go make friends with the neighborhood kids. I just wanted to be indoors at the comfort of my own house. Even my earliest memories of school, I used to be to myself a lot while everybody else is gathered up talking about whatever new video game came out or whatever new movie came out, while I'm just there sitting by myself twiddling my thumbs, really wanting to be part of the conversation, but I was just always too shy to even join. Not only that, even just having a conversation with a female made me want to call out for help and just evaporate where I stood because I was so nervous. This was my identity from the first grade to the third grade. Because after that, eventually I started becoming more comfortable with my classmates and started making more friends and eventually becoming more social. I'm breaking out of my shell. I'm becoming more confident. But you know, I still wasn't all the way there yet. I still wasn't good with the ladies. I was only good with them when I'd be talking to them online, you know, internet thugging, showing off my confidence and aura. And I made sure to let them know that. But in reality, if we met in real life, I probably tried to avoid them because I was too scared. But eventually I got good with them as I got older. You know, I was that guy, you know, cuff your chick. You know, further coming out of my shell, I would say from probably 2009 till the pandemic, I had a fully extroverted personality. Now, I know you don't need me to tell you what happened in the year 2020. The whole world shut down. The streets were empty, and we were relegated to our homes, where we would spend time alone, with our thoughts, with no purpose, no direction, in complete isolation, alienated from society. So as you can imagine, there was no opportunity for me to continue to be social and continue to be extroverted. So as a result of this, I believe I defaulted to my original factory settings. But the only difference is this time I wasn't like a shy and timid person. I was just very reserved and I lacked social skills. And I didn't even realize this till I started a new job. I remember during the interview they asked me if I'd be comfortable in working in a team-focused environment. I'm like, team-focused? I'm a social butterfly. I thrive in social settings because I genuinely believe that would steal my makeup until I started my first day of that job and people really try to have a conversation with me. And I was trying to avoid everybody at all costs because speaking to new people all of a sudden felt like a foreign concept to me and I felt a little bit uncomfortable doing it. Now, I have noticed a couple of things during this new introverted phase that I've been on, and I'd like to share a couple of them. The first thing is, I find it very difficult to have a conversation with people. It's the weirdest thing. This is something I used to thrive on before, but now it's like the hardest thing known to man. I can literally be having a conversation with someone, and while they're talking, I'm over there thinking of the best response because I gotta knock it out of the park. You know, using all this brain power, but it's whatever. So I give that response, and they just come right back with another response, and I'm over there startled, dumbfounded, because I'm like, I thought this response was so good that it would end the conversation, but then I'm quick to remember that a conversation is literally a back and forth, not just one exchange. So the fact that I forgot a conversation is a back and forth is a huge problem. So now I gotta be there and entertain a full conversation and use more brain power for my responses and all of that. Then the person goes by their merry way afterwards and I just feel like I ran through the gauntlet just because of a simple conversation. Another thing I've noticed is I have become very observant of my surroundings. Now, this could be a very good thing, or you could kind of look at it as being paranoid. Because I'm analyzing my surroundings, I'm looking who's around, I'm looking where they at, I'm looking where they seated, I'm looking for the nearest exit. Because anything could pop off at any minute, so I'm just trying to stay ready so I ain't gotta get ready. Really just thinking about worst case scenarios every time. It's not healthy. And another thing I've really just noticed is actually just something I'm really amazed by. It's just how people could have a random conversation. Again, going back to the conversation thing. Just seeing two random people have a conversation about something random like how the sky is blue or how it just rained the previous day, and they just go on a full-blown 20-minute conversation about how it rained yesterday. How do you do that? I just sit there in amazement. Like, really? So yeah, this is currently who I am. I don't believe my situation is an isolated thing. I think it's very common, but I also think I was able to break out of being an introvert the first time because some of my growing up was done partly before the boom of the social media era, so I was forced to talk to people. I was in scenarios where I had to talk to people. But now in 2025, it's very difficult for us to be in those scenarios or situations where you actually talk to people in real life because we're so tethered and dependent on our phones, so we can do all the talking there and be an internet thug. But it is a new year, and we all have goals, and you know what they say. If you want to achieve that goal, the first thing you have to do is take that first step in achieving that goal. So this is me at my porch, ready to take those first steps to go outside and touch grass. I think I'll just try tomorrow. I guess not. Real quick, don't click off. I just want to start off by saying thank you guys for all the support you've shown me on this channel. I am not taking it for granted. I know I am not the most consistent person, but nonetheless, y'all still show up and you show out. Y'all know I don't ask for much. We cool, right? Can y'all do me the biggest favor and go to the link in my description and subscribe to my second channel? On that channel, I do reactions, I do commentary, I also do like topical videos where I use some form of illustrations to depict what I'm talking about. So if you're not a fan of reaction / commentary, you can go check the more artistic style videos where I'm, again, with the topical videos with the illustrations and the videography, whatever. I am trying to hit 1,000 subscribers. I am very close. If you guys can just do me that huge favor and help me out, I will deeply appreciate it. Okay, enough talking. Let's finish off the video. Peace.